Yes. Next one, another one. Yeah. I want already. All right, people. We live on the inside now. Cameraman Santama coming across on this side. I don't like that bookcase. I don't like the bookcase. On this side, put me back on this side. All right, Trinidad and Tobago, we are live under the radar with your host, truly Heavy Duty, as well as David Welch. Heavy, why we can't start fun, boy?
Good afternoon to you, my brother, David. Good
on?
afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon to the listeners of Talk City 91.1 FM. Gotta say thank you to the flagship show with Sweet Prasad and Kingsley.
Yeah, it had jam on that show.
Yes. And this is our turn to burn. We're going to take you straight up until 8 p.m. tonight.
Yes.
Excited. So from now on at 6 o'clock, so it's good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening, people of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Well, the office of the former Prime Minister.
Hold on.
Ain't starting, so you're starting heavy. Ain't starting like that heavy.
We don't do it like that. When you're dealing with issues like this, you have to let it marinate before you cook it. Yeah, you have to let it season it up. Marinate, like kusume a little bit. And then you put it to cook.
Okay, don't put it.
Right?
Okay. All right.
So this is how we're going to do it.
Tell me how we're doing it.
You raise up this. And you say, the former so-called Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. I never knew it had an office of the former Prime Minister. It had that? That exists?
It now have it. It now exists. We just create titles.
So he created the office of the former Prime Minister.
Yes, he did.
Press conference.
Yes.
Right? The office of the former Prime Minister press conference.
No, Heavy.
It's the office of what?
The office, yes, say it right.
Yeah.
The office of the former Prime Minister. Yeah. That's what it is.
Why? The question is,
you really asking
9 years. 9 years it was in power.
Well, you're giving an editorial. Go ahead.
You never want to talk about nothing or answer no question the press will have to ask you in press conferences. You always had a sarcastic, disrespectful, talking down on people, rude way of answering questions, or then if you answer it at all. Sidetracking, going ring around our roses, monkey full of poses, anytime you ask a difficult question. You used to buff up all them journalists and them. All the journalists, all the media houses used to get buff up. Tell you you're afraid to ask your questions. But here it is. You're not in office no more. You're not in power no more. You want mic and camera in front of your face. Your people come by your house.
Yeah, in the whole house, the whole living room.
I am saying that, Rowley, nobody wants to hear what you have to say.
Agreed.
The citizens of Trinidad and Tobago don't care of your opinions of what's going on in the country.
Well, 128,000 people cared. Like the PNM.
128,000 PNM people.
Like the PNM people, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
128,000 sheep.
Yeah, sheep. That the ones he mining in Tobago?
Well,
the ones he couldn't feed?
You should ask them to depend.
No, probably, Probably.
Nobody cares. As far as we're concerned, you don't exist. Right now, we hoping and praying that you on that list.
Oh, God.
That the Homeland Security Minister has.
What list is that, boy?
Right now, we hoping that you on that list. We hoping, people hoping, fingers crossed. Let Rowley name be on that list now, boy.
You thought he was on Interpol?
When asked, where did you get the money to finance and build Balize House? You said to the media at that time, we don't have to divulge that information. Our finance is private. It's a private matter.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah, you understand? I have the clip.
Public. Yeah.
I have
like
it.
I see it. I like it.
But you coming to talk now about Kamala? You ain't had no shame. You have no shame.
None at all. He ever had?
No.
He never had.
Dog eating shame.
A long time. Not even dog eating.
Not even dog eating that. Not even dog eating that.
I tell the man take a PTSD boss and go straight to hell and take a leaking one too when he was the prime minister of the country.
I am saying, David, waste our time.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't listen to it.
Yeah. Have the clip though.
I know you have the clip. I know we have the clip, but we'll get those clips on in a short while.
Text me now. Text me. Wait.
Yeah, so we can get those the clips up and get it for the people to hear.
Yeah.
Anyway, David, let me talk the country's business here right now. Enough on that waste of time.
We had some press conferences, on Sunday. And I think it was some fruitful press conferences. We had the Honorable Vandana Mohet, Minister of the People. We also had the Minister of Health, Dr. Lakram Bodo, come out at a press conference. Couva Children's Hospital. The Couva Children's Hospital could have saved the lives of children in Trinidad and Tobago, and well, it did not. You know why?
Why? Because they just left it.
Because the office of the former Prime Minister closed it down. Or not closed it down. But then
didn't utilize it for what it was made built for.
Correct. And then they'll come out to talk. Right? But I have my own editorial on Keith Bay.
Go right ahead.
Yes,
Go
sure.
right ahead. It's our show.
All right. I'm closing my book, eh?
Close your book.
Closing my book because
You go ahead.
I on record, but off record, I'm under the radar.
All right.
I'm under the radar. Listen, this is what the people of this country need to understand about the office of the former Prime Minister. The only reason why it have an office of the former Prime Minister is because the office of the opposition leader don't work at all. Who is the opposition in this country? Is it Penelope Beckles? Is it Keith Rowley? Is it Stuart Young? Is it Amory Brown? Who it is? Who is the opposition in Trinidad and Tobago? Because all of them running around like headless chickens.
Correct.
Trying to pull down a stable government. A government that working. A government that more than working and have a lot of transparency for the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
The only reason why Keith Rowley have to come out and talk now is because the PNM realize that what they have, that bald-head chicken that they call our opposition leader, not working for them at all. And the country will never, ever put somebody like that in charge. And let's be real. And there's no, you can't record this one. This is, it go stay on the stream. But let's be real. The People's National Movement never wanted to put a woman in charge. Never. They always wanted a male. They always wanted somebody like Keith, or they hand it over to Stuart Young.
Yes.
They know why they want to do that. They knew why. They kept Penelope Beckles away from the people of Trinidad and Tobago for all these years.
Yes.
When you ask why Penelope was silent, you're asking the wrong question. It's why they kept Penelope silent.
Yeah.
Because they know if Penelope Beckles had talked during the past 9 years, or even for 2020, there was no coming back for the PNM. She cannot talk. She cannot be an opposition leader, which is why she fails inside of the parliament. You realize that? She stand up on a motion and beg to move her own motion, closing her motion. She don't know what's going on.
Wow.
Penelope Beckles don't know what's going on. She is inexperienced. She is green. And if you look at the opposition today, and you look at the opposition bench inside parliament, who they're really representing your interests? We had Philip Alexander, minister, here. And he said it to us live on air. Nobody listening to them. When the opposition talk, nobody listening to them. Penelope Beckles don't get what Keith Rowley get here. 129,000 people interested in what she have to say.
And what he have to say?
I'm sorry. What he have to say.
We can say she too.
But they're not interested. When they ask, where TTT? Where TTT? Where TTT? It's because right now, you'd realize that state-owned media, TTT, now becoming something that people want to watch again, want to listen to again. Right. They have all the news stories again. Guardian, Express, and them, they don't have nothing. The only thing they have is the propaganda that is spread from the People's National Movement, from the camp of that Balizé house, that drug house. That's the information, you know. That's what Guardian and them allegedly getting information from.
Yeah.
It's nowhere else. Nowhere else at all. Keith Rowley realizing one thing, and that is this. The PNM after 2025 is dead. Nobody want to go there. Which is why for the first time you see almost in history, who fighting for Tobago, boy? Tobago don't want Ansel. Now you have Shamfa. Nobody lives there.
Yeah.
Telling you that, well, I want to be here. Yeah. That's crazy. The People's National Movement is dead. D-E-A-D, dead. Which is why you have Keith Rowley that can enjoy his retirement, because the people that really control the PNM, and you know, is the 1% financiers. The people like Kamala Persad-Bissessar speak about inside the parliament, they're getting worried, you know. They're getting worried. You know why they're getting worried? Because Kamala come and say, there's a list. I have a list. And I ain't afraid to call it out, which is why today you have Marvin or Marvelous Marvin talking about he could bust files too. What files? Yeah. What files? If you're feeling froggy, what would they say?
Jump out.
Jump if you're feeling froggy.
Jump out.
The best attorneys are here on this side of the house. When we take them to Privy Council, we just water wash them. They have nothing, you know. They're only talking because they have nothing to say. They're trying to find where to go next. So they call out Keith Rowley because they know the nation does call him the pit bull. And, you know, the fact is, we ain't afraid to say.
So the call out Keith Rowley to get a little traction.
But the fact is, and we're not afraid, and you too, I know you might disagree with us, huh? The fact is, the one man that can challenge Kamala Persad-Bissessar real good is Keith Rowley. The one man. You know why? And we could say it on the air. The fact is, Kamala Persad-Bissessar never ever defeated Keith Rowley.
Because he run.
He run, I agreed. But he have that legacy over her. So they think that he could do something now. He could scare Kamala Persad-Bissessar, but they had to know that Kamala 2.0.
Anyway, I beg to this.
I tell you might not agree. They might not have agreed.
But what I'm saying, David, was in a conversation today, a couple of hours ago, with a gentleman who's saying to me that within the PNM, that just what you said, Penny ain't no leader.
She's not.
And they're trying to undermine she to push either Marvelous Marva.
It have no undermining going on there. You can't undermine something that people don't want. If people don't want you, what undermining you to do? I'm telling you to your face, people don't want you.
Wow.
She is enjoying the luxury of being the opposition leader, which is why the other day she complained for she security and she details, right? Mm-hmm. She's enjoying the luxury that comes the perks that comes with that job of opposition leader. Mm-hmm. She's no real opposition. What she opposes everything and nothing at the same time.
Yeah, because when they oppose, it doesn't make sense, you know. Nothing to say on the oppose makes sense.
But you think them don't know that? They know that the government doesn't require any type of support. The one support we give them, or the one tool we give them to support, they opposed it. That's so.
Yeah.
They come to say it's against black people.
Yeah.
But one idiot from Laventil Westmover go to the parliament and say, well, we had brought it. But we didn't bring it up, or we didn't bring it to the parliament or move further with it. We closed it, we shut it down at caucus, what it is called?
Yeah, the caucus.
Yeah, the caucus meetings and stuff that they does have, right? Cabinet, right? It didn't move further from cabinet. But then, and I like what Wayne Sturge did inside the parliament, he called them out on the nonsense, saying, well, if it is the Laventel West is giving us this information, why is it told us something else back then? You understand?
Yeah.
They're fighting to find relevancy inside of the People's National Movement.
Wow.
You should go to our parliament. All you just hear from the opposition is, that's all. That's all you hear from the opposition. A such a old noise, nothing of substance. When they debated the state of emergency, what they were saying is that government can't use this as a crime fighting tool. They can't use it as a crime fighting tool. Over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So when they brought their private motion against the government, and I know we all over the place here,
Right.
but when they brought their private motion, Kareem Marcel, and he talking about how much people went home and government caused so much unemployment and this and that and the other, it was just ad nauseum right through from the PNM. They were saying the same thing over and over that the speaker himself just get tired of hearing it. And Rudal Munilal, and we played that, stood up to end the debate. And he brought a motion to the speaker to end the debate. The speaker was willing to hear from the other side why I should not end the debate now if everybody's saying the same thing.
Yeah.
And all they could say is, Mr. Speaker, you're curtailing opposition speaking time. And the man is standing there saying, all right, I am hearing you. Bring something more of substance to the debate,
Correct.
and then we could listen and we go continue. But this has been going on from since January. Since January, Kareem Marcel bring this motion, and it stood down a little bit until after the carnival season. But we're supposed to continue that nonsense, a private motion. Then they're talking about private members, they getting curtailed, and the speaker this, the speaker that. The same nonsense that Bridget Annette George was doing to the UNC. You see,
exactly.
They're
not. I'll go put it by. They're lackadaisical. So the numbers to call 622-4911, 622-4911. Those are the numbers to call. If you're calling on WhatsApp, 394-4911. That's 394-4911. You could also send a WhatsApp voice notes. You could also send a messages. And the lines are open. Let's get interactive, right? So let's use on the phone lines. The lines are blazing already.
Take it.
Caller.
That's always big boy. Go ahead, you're live.
Good afternoon, caller. Hello?
He gone. Yeah, go to the next one.
Yeah, that caller, like he's sleeping.
622-4911, 622-4911. That's the number to call right now. All right? Join the conversation on the People's National Movement and that bogus press conference from the former Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Keith Christopher Rowley, coming out to, you know what that conference was about? I listened to the whole thing. How long was it? It was, let me see, he blocked me? No heavy.
No block here.
Rowley blocked my boy.
You had a Rowley number?
Oh no, on
social media?
Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah, you go block.
My problem is I just tag all of them now. How long this conference was? This conference was a whole 2 hours long. And in 2 hours, he said nothing. Nothing at all. But Keith Rowley come out and he talk about, most importantly, the United States and the bombing out at sea. And he tied that straight back to Trinidad and Tobago and Kamala talking about how many Trinidadians died out at sea.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, the thing, here's what we're saying. If it is that you are caught shipping drugs from Venezuela to Trinidad or vice versa, right? I'm telling you, if it is that you are a Venezuelan, what we taking you and holding you in our jails for? I know people might not like that, they might not like it, but all that people talking about, they acting as though it's the first time they ever see it happen and crying wolf. That's what they're doing now.
First I want to find out from you. Based on what you're saying.
Yeah.
Did the government of Trinidad and Tobago blow up the boat?
No.
Okay. So, how come, or what this had to do with us here in Trinidad and Tobago?
We support the U.S., so it's on our doorstep apparently.
So, we are trying to tell me, if I support you, and you decide to go and shoot somebody, that's my fault?
Apparently, that's up the PNM philosophy.
Oh, Lord.
So
Troy, know who they're talking to, though.
Throw it back in the garden.
Wait.
Catch it, right? You catch it?
Yeah.
Catch it. Throw it back in the garden. Venezuela. When Nicolas Maduro run over his own people, Trinidad was to blame for that.
Nope.
Remember during COVID, right?
Yeah,
When the
yeah.
United States under the administration, would nearly come out. Them people supported Joe Biden administration, right? When they send food and aid for the people, well, I think that was under Trump a little bit, right? I think they were transitioning. Anyway, whatever. The fact is the United States sent aid for Venezuela. And the Venezuelan military at the time burn it. You remember that? They burn it. Who's to blame for that? Trinidad? When they run over their own people. Trinidad? The sad thing is that we have a problem, boy. And our problem as a collective society in Trinidad and Tobago is Venezuela. All right? And the fact is, we are a transshipment hub. You can't get away from that. You cannot get away from that. We are a transshipment hub, and we have been for decades. How many more news stories must we get with Trinidad and Tobago either shipping drugs into this country or having human trafficking happening here? We just, literally the story today.
You have a caller?
Take it now. Let me get the story today. Take the call.
Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys.
Good evening.
I'm listening to you guys. Yeah. This is Beulah.
Yes, Beulah, go ahead.
I just called to say that I am very disappointed in Rowley speech, statement, press conference, whatever people want to call
Whatever
it.
that was.
Whatever that was.
Yeah.
That man is so disrespectful still to women, especially the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. You could refer to the woman as Janet. Huh? How many times Rowley called that woman all kind of names? And then in the last program before earlier, people calling to kind of defend that man and say that name have been around for how many, government was in power and thing like that. I have never heard that. I'm in my 50s and I never hear no government disrespect a female like Mr. Rowley. I am a woman. I am disappointed in that man. And I hope that man name is in that list. You hear? I hope that man name is in that list. And for Stuart Young and Marvin, sorry. And all of them, I hope their names in that list, because right now all of them looking fidgety. Yeah? They like fish out of water. They're taking what Kamala say in Parliament, that how the Balize house was built with drugs money. Look how marvelous Marva come out and twist that talk and say that how Kamala them dealing with the underworld so that they win the general election. Make that make sense. All the time he had known about that. All the time he had known about that. Only because Kamala bring the truth in Parliament. He coming up with this kind of baloney.
Yeah.
And people will take that and run with that. They fasten out a place and every one of them going to come down. Every one of them. And I hope that the Attorney General work a little more fast on these ministers like Colin Burt, Marvin and all of them. Penny's a next lazy one. I hope that Penny coming in the defense of Kamala as she's a woman. Oh, I hope so. As she's a woman, I hope she coming in the defense of Kamala and defend that, not because Rowley was the past prime minister, she wouldn't say nothing. Okay, I locked on and listening. I will call
All
back.
right, Beulah, thank you very much for your contribution.
Let me say this. What, boy? How you go start? Whether or not it's true or not, but underworld this, underworld that.
Yeah.
The fact is, we need saving from the PNM. We need it to be saved. 2010, 2015, the glorious years of Trinidad and Tobago. Keith Rowley have to thank Kamala Persad-Bissessar for the money that she put in the treasury. Whether or not they say it was dry or it wasn't dry, the Heritage and Stabilization Fund was proof that the Indians govern Trinidad and Tobago better than the Africans. It's true. So if the underworld saved us back then I hope the underworld could save us today from the nonsense and the crap that PNM put us in.
To be honest, I'm not taking that from the. But I don't believe what Marvin
Nobody
is
does.
suggesting.
Nobody does. I don't.
That is no justification to deal with the underworld. So be honest.
Nobody does. Nobody believes the nincompoop on what he's saying. Nobody believes that. Marvin does just talk because Marvin have a mouth to talk and he feel he tight pants tight enough to talk. That's Marvin. All right? Nobody believes him. But if you tell him, if you want to bring up Do So movement and you want to bring up Cambridge Analytica and all of that, bring it up with some level of substance now. All right?
We have a voice note to play.
Go ahead.
Heavy David, good afternoon. Good evening.
Are you say cool yourself?
It have no way renting a car park and selling them raffle tickets could cover over $100 million. That's impossible. When you take out overhead expenses, right? It have no way to making that kind of money. So, like Rowley feel people is foolish out here, boy. And I can't believe people eating up and believing that this rubbish, boy.
The opposition call on the Prime Minister to prove her allegations made against PNM by something. The opposition leader, Penelope Beckers, she's strongly disagreeing with it, right? Mm-hmm. If she's strongly disagreeing with it, show us the documents, huh? You telling Kamala to prove it. Yeah. You come out and say, look the proof here. The lying. Look all the money that we ever collected on the raffles here. Right? All the cake sales, all the chicken sales, all this, all the barbecues we ever had, look at here. And all the records public. And it public. So if the list's going to prove that, yes, gang members or the underworld at this point in time facilitated to build Balize House, come out and show us the documents. You there telling us, Kamala had to prove it. You had to prove it. You prove where money come from to build Balize House. Come out and tell me.
No, if they had money to build Balize House, right, and it cost $100 million to build that monstrosity, right? Why the construction didn't start when they were in opposition? Yeah. Why it only started when they became in government? And why as soon as they lost the election, the project stopped with all completion? Why does it all of a sudden stop?
It's because...
Now, you know, if you building something and money is allocated to build that project, right? It continues, like the hospitals still continuing, like other projects still continuing, like the low and over government schools still continuing because the money already allocated for that. But if you get $100 million to build a Balize house, why as soon as you come out of power, all the construction stop?
You're asking answers.
And this is the question. Tell us why it stopped. Tell us why it's not why work is not being going on. Why all the tools, all the equipment, everything just gone. Everybody just move out and leave it just so.
Well, talk to us about Petrotrin. Talk to us about that.
We have a caller.
Friends was benefiting.
Caller.
Gangs were benefiting. Lower mover government school was benefiting.
Yes, caller.
Good afternoon, fellas.
Yeah, man.
Don't forget box train, you know. And why they stop? Why they didn't want box train?
Let the caller. You're not saying the caller. Go ahead, caller.
Go ahead.
Yes, fellas, it's a congratulations to the program that we always be carrying on every afternoon. You see, I coming in I-91.1 and talk to the manager Paul to come an hour earlier. I find 6 o'clock just take too long to come. I would like to come an hour earlier, please. I just miss all you.
I appreciate you.
So have a blessed day.
All right, brother. Thank you very much.
Right?
Yes. Good afternoon, caller.
Caller, go ahead. You're live.
Yeah, boy, brothers, boy. You know what I just can't understand with these people? And when they say Kamala was building the house and whatever, man and brought pictures and everything, and Kamala goes and prove where she get the money to build her house.
Yep, she bring all she receipts and everything.
But remember, Kamala produce everything where she get the money to build the house. Mm-hmm. Bring every evidence to show we will get the money to. But what is the biggest question? That building 90 or 95% nearly finished.
Yeah.
Has only lose the election. The building stopped.
Yeah. Everything just stopped.
Think about it.
We had a talk about Petrotrain. And we should not shy away from the conversation and call Nazim Bash to answer what went on there. What went on with the fake oil? Well, you're beating up reporters down there so because they don't want them interviewer to talk the truth about what happened to Petrotrain. What went on there? What went on with the fake oil nonsense? Right? People, they have serious questions to answer, you know. The PNM have serious questions to answer. The reason why they're so afraid of Kamala Persad being in office now is because they are being exposed. Everything that they try to hide and get rid of, it is being exposed today. And they thought they could have gotten away. You see, Rowley's the one that talk about the what they call it, the mafioso code. Whatever code he talk about. And he say secrecy. Right? He talking secrecy. The reason why he coming out to talk now and say all this and try and change the narrative is because Kamala Persad is revealing the truth. Things that happen under their watch. That's what happening now. And people are talking about making a jail. Just wait. Just wait. The government have the best interest of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, you know. And I want to make sure and mention this. When Rowley and them talking, right? And they're so afraid of what's going on between US and Venezuela and stuff like that, and Venezuela and Trinidad. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service arrested over 54 persons, or just about 54 persons in a prostitution ring. Imagine that today or Sunday. That's the story. 54 persons nabbed in a prostitution ring. So I'd say things working, you know. Things working. Well, listen, the PNM have serious questions to answer. They govern this country longer than the United National Congress. And what do we have to show for it? Tell me, what we have to show for it? Penny Beckles getting rich, Rowley getting rich, all of them on that side getting rich. What's her name? Nian Gasby Dolly. She come in as a poorer, and look at her now. Look at Shamfa Kujo. Now she want to run for Tobago and think she could lead Tobago and lead Tobago into prosperity or into a better future. These people crazy, boy. She's the same one that couldn't do anything for Tobago. She was the MP for Tobago East. She was the MP for one of them, either East or West. She was the MP and she did nothing for the people of Tobago. Now Tobago should give you their treasury to operate, to manage. These people mad, but take the call.
Good afternoon, caller.
And
Yes, go ahead, you're live.
right. And one more thing I want to say. Marvin, sorry. Why you don't ask Farley if them deal with the underworld that the PNM get a clean sweep in Tobago? Okay.
All right.
Agreed. Clean
So
sweep.
we have to go for a break. Let
Let
yes.
the ads come after we done. We
We have to go for
editorialize the thing, yeah?
we have to go for a break, and then we're coming back. And when we come back, we'll continue to take your calls, and we'll continue the
Serious
conversation.
thing, by the PNM had to go by.
Right. So that I agree with. So let's go and come back.
Every morning begins Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice. Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen.
As the holy month of Ramadan comes to a close, stay tuned to TTT Television for stories on Islam around the world. Local Reflections, our segment, 10 Things About Ramadan with TTT news journalist Sherilyn Lewis, and a special Eid al-Fitr day of programming, only on TTT. So we are back. And we are taking your phone calls.
6224911, 6224911, and 3944911 or 349?
394.
3944911 as well is the phone numbers to call for today's program. Let me see what I have here, boy. Now, who paid for Balize House is a big one, boy. Oh God, who paid for Balize House? But listen, I have a Shamfa Kujo. Running for Tobago. You know what? Caller, go ahead, you're live.
Good evening, EBT and Mr. Welch.
Yes, sir.
All right. I have to make a comment with respect to disgusting utterances of a former prime minister of this country.
You listen to him?
No. His derogatory utterances towards our prime minister should send him to the historical dustbin. If that person, a lot of people voted for him, that tells me the mindset of those persons to put him in office. No. You know, we are in a sacred month, Ramadan, Easter. We're going to celebrate the Baptist activity fairly shortly.
Yeah.
This particular occasion, you know where the former prime minister used to go? He used to go in a mosque and sleep. Those people who invited him to that mosque, I wonder what they are saying about him now. I mean to say, it's so vulgar. Why is he reacting so? He's reacting like a caged animal. What is he afraid of? Is he afraid of the list of people of interest.
Well, you don't
That
know
is
that
all I
already.
can say.
You don't know that. Appreciate you.
No. I am asking if he's afraid of that. Because I haven't seen him flying out to
The man
North
can't
America.
Fly. He can't fly. He's supposedly on Interpol.
You understand where I'm going? To get his yearly medical thing, because he had to check his head too, you know. It's not only under the waist. He has to check his head.
I say none there.
Because that is so. And the other thing is, in an SOE, what was his intent? Was that to stir up his base to do some unwanted, nefarious action? I think they should call him in for interview, you know.
You know the only
course,
times
have a
Rowley
nice
really,
evening.
thanks so much. You know the only times Rowley really had a press conference is under a state of emergency. You know that? Call her your live.
Yes, fellas. Today make it 11 months and 17 days that we in government. And I'm not hearing that the police finding no $1 million cocaine again, leaving Trinidad or leaving Trinidad or coming in Trinidad. But for the last 9 years, every 2-3 months, you had a finding $10 million in cocaine coming in from the airport in suitcase, while leaving in Biscuitin or in Milton. Things that move Maduro. You're not getting that kind of thing in Trinidad again. And just know don't get rid of the guns. Just give them a little chance again. And you see the guns on the street, they will get rid of it just now.
Yeah,
This
man.
government is well working. So forget PNM.
Well, you know, the PNM, most corrupted political party, you know. Listen, when they was running Trinidad and Tobago, what get to my editorials, you know. What you calling for, boy? Call a good day, you're live. I'm joking. 6224911. Call a go ahead, you're live.
Hi, good evening. Unfortunately, I listened to that entire, what he called interview or whatever. Right?
Wow.
But one thing that stood out to me the most, and it's something that is going to affect this country for a long time to come, is that journalists that attended that news conference or whatever it was,
Yeah.
they never asked him how come it stopped.
They never ask him how come it's stopping?
They never asked Mr. Rowley how come when after the election construction on the building
Stop.
is it that all the raffle money ran out?
This is what I'm saying.
What is it?
Is it because it was being paid by with taxpayers' money?
Very, very bad.
Thank you, caller.
6224911, 6224911, but you don't
And
know
that is the
raffle
question.
money.
The question is, why did it stop?
Go,
After 90% completion.
go to the Heritage and Stabilization Fund. They went to stabilize Red House with Heritage and Stabilization Fund. That's what they went to do. All that withdrawal Imbert ever took out from Heritage and Stabilization Fund. How much was to build Balize? $23 million. How much millions he take out from Heritage and Stabilization? Where did $3 billion gone? It have a vault downstairs in Balize House or something underground? Have an underground vault? What they have down there? You ask yourself them things. But don't worry, it's not a fact. It's alleged.
Anyway, I have a clip to play here
How you get a clip?
from when Rowley was being interviewed and asked a question about.
What kind of key on Francis going on inside?
All right, take a listen to this.
Run it.
House. Who? Behind the secret walls of Barry's house. Who paid for it? For decades, one building stood at the political center of the People's National Movement, Balize's house. Do you remember what it looked like before 2015? Here's a photo taken in 2013. A modest headquarters, but nothing close to what would come next. After the PNM won the 2015 election victory, plans were unveiled for a transformation. Not just a renovation, but a major expansion. In 2018, senior PNM officials announced the renovation of the existing building, and a new 5-story building would rise beside the historic headquarters. the estimated cost of the original building. This one was between $12.5 million to $25 million, according to the party deputy leader, Rohan Sinnan, who was also the Minister of Works and Transport. Is this how Rohan Sinnan gave paving works? But remember, this is only the original building. But look at what is next to it. This is a monstrous 5-story structure with pavement car park. When you look at the numbers and compare them to modern construction costs, some estimates suggest the new 5-story structure alone exceeds $100 million. The burning question is, how did they pay for this? According to Rohan Sinnan and Dr. Rowley, they insisted the project would be funded through boat cruises, cooler fits, and raffles. Is this how they paid for it? In excess of $100 million and counting? Did they receive these funds from raffles, from party members, or was it true contractor kickbacks and the underground drug trade of some of their financiers? In January 2024, the refurbished Balizi House reopened with a ceremony. When the media asked Dr. Rowley about the total cost, the former Prime Minister had this to say.
We are not going to be disclosing our public finances. We went at the pace at which we had our funding, and now we are at roof stage, and I think we are within sight of completion this year.
So the question remains, who funded these buildings? Was it loyal party members and small donations, as the party insists? Or were there larger benefactors behind the scenes? Contractors who rely on state contracts? Contractors hoping to stay in government good books? Or figures operating in the shadows of Trinidad's underground drug economy? Could it be a drug mogul with money to clean? A wealthy businessman from the hills of Santa Cruz? A businessman tied to popular venues in Shangri-La? A businessman who made hundreds of millions in paving? And here's the irony. This is where it gets worst. After the 2025 general election, when they lost elections, all works have been stopped on the 5-story building. Not a worker in sight, not a piece of equipment being operated. Is it that the contractors who were funding this project no longer getting state contracts? Where's the monies from the Ruffles fattened party members to complete the building? The time has come to follow the money. The contractors and businessmen who funded the corrupted Balizi House with dirty money are going to be exposed.
You know, when them in power, money just bleed through the country, you know. You know that? Money just bleed through this country, you know. When them in power, when PNM here. So, construction done on Balizi House after the election.
Construction and done. Contractors leave.
Contractors leave.
Yeah,
No more state contract.
as soon as the results of the election, the April election, last year, 2025 April election was received, men down tools, pack up shop, and bus out. How come?
State contract.
Is there contractual arrangement with whoever contractor was building Balizi
with
House?
the treasury, with the PNM treasury.
Well, we need to find out. This is the questions I'm asking. I'm not speculating. I'm not going to throw no
But we know
tantrums out there.
corrupted.
We need to
you
find
asking
out.
questions. You know them people on that side corrupted. Bad.
Why?
Bad.
Why
is
all of a
money?
sudden it stopped?
Money is PNM. Is the treasury? I say I not here on parliamentary privilege, you know. I'll tell you, they was swine and no money. Where they go get? And that nothing. Is money, is the PNM own the treasury, which is why they will get back inside. Right? Is the treasury funded that? Or as Prime Minister Kamala Prasad say, is gangs. She know his gangs.
She didn't say gang. She said
Drugs
drug
still.
money. She
Same
said
thing.
drug money.
Same thing. Who does get who you know in the who you know that's facilitated drug money? Gangs all law abiding citizens.
622-49111.
Come now, you just bring it to no heavy.
I just bring it.
You ain't bringing it today, no heavy.
No,
Heavy, what is song heavy? Play that song.
I know.
Play the song.
I mean, me I call close and me don't
You
want
could go to court in that JC.
and I don't want pre-action protocol letter.
What are going to do with pre-action? Listen, hold on. Pause the call. Pause the call for 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I still hear him. Pull him down 1 second. Yeah. You forget Minister Alexander come here and say, but when they were getting pre-action protocol, no, it's not him. It's Stephen Reese sitting in your chair. When he get his first pre-action protocol letter, he called Philip Alexander. What to do with this? He say, you say anything that you lie? You show what you say? Crumple it up, throw it in the bin. Take the call. Caller, go ahead. You're live.
Yes, sir.
Iron Fred.
Yes,
go ahead.
This is not the first time a walk stop after PNM lost the election. Or let's forget Project Pride in 2010.
How much highways
after the general election when PNM lost, the next morning Project Pride stopped in the airport site. So it's not the first time when Hazel Manning he take all the money and the next morning she went and move all the equipment from the site at the airport on that Project Pride. So it's not the first time. Have a blessed night.
And we know about the corruption. Caller, go ahead, you're live.
Yeah, good night. And good night to all your viewers and listeners. And
yes,
everything.
good night, caller.
That drugs money thing touch a nerve with Rowley, they jump out.
But he know them, his friends and families. That is the drug lords. Friends and families. A man wanted to privatize the port. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
It's almost mathematically impossible to raise that kind of money with both cruise and barbecue in Trinidad.
It's impossible.
In a short period, right?
I want to hold one. Have you got
But the thing is, the Prime Minister can't continue saying those things and, don't bring the proof. I think it's time the people looking forward to people getting locked up.
Correct.
Right?
I agree with you.
People have to get locked up.
I agree with you.
The Prime Minister should really start doing that.
All right, caller. Thank you very much.
She can't lock up, but the police should. Caller, go ahead, you're live.
Yeah, thank you very much. Very good program and very informative. I wasn't surprised of Rowley assertion on things he said, but the hypocrisy and the deceitfulness of those people like they call the PNM woman arms and all of them, who, whenever any other minister of government or this president of government say anything, they could jump out themselves and say this and that and all that thing. I am saying that this Prime Minister must be congratulated for her stance against the narco terrorists and drug runners in this country. Because of the long-time PNM govern this country, Rowley did not do anything.
30 seconds, brother. We had to go to play.
And I'm saying here, go Kamala, go.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, caller. So we can't take any more calls. We have to go for the news and the...
Well, caller, we just take the play now. I want to say somebody...
Yeah, where are we going for the play?
Alone?
Yeah, go ahead.
Listen. Rowley know why he's scared, Rowley know why he jump out at this press conference, because if any more information is the boss, he gone, He gone. He can't even go nowhere else. He gone, They know what happening. It's friends and families financing. And they are the ones in this drug lord nonsense. I just call and talk about you in here. Nothing without at sea no more. No drugs, no this, no that, the other. Right? It's only because PNM not in charge. You can't privatize nothing. Let me go to...
So we're going for the playway and the news. Keep a look right here to Talk City 91.1 FM.
Everybody's dreaming of that next winning step.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
And so I got right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1, your city, your voice. Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
And so I got right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1, your city, your voice. Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
And so I got right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1, your city, your voice. Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice. Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice. Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice. Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I go right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice. Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I go right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice. Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I go right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1.
Tune in weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. or join the conversation on any smart device at TNT Today Show. Trinidad and Tobago Today. Start here, exclusively on TTT.
3 additional neurological illnesses have been added to the list of conditions covered under the Children's Life Fund, expanding support for children who require specialized medical treatment. According to Minister of Health, Dr. The Honorable Lakram Bodo, following legislative changes in July last year, Cabinet approved the additions after the Children's Life Fund Board reviewed applications and highlighted the need to include more illnesses.
So the first condition that has been added to Schedule 3 is a condition called tuberous sclerosis complex, TSC. With too much medical or complicated detail, but I think it's important to make that point. It's a rare genetic disease.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice. Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is...
18 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock. What is it again? Let me try that. Let me see how that is. 18 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock.
Tomorrow you'll come here.
You sure?
Yeah, come here tomorrow. You
have no control when you're there.
It's like giving a child a toy. Anyway, we're back, and we have tell them about the clip. So we have a clip here with
which one? With that one, long one and a short one.
No, we have the one with Rowley. Talking he garbage today in the press conference. So we're gonna let the people hear a little bit of what he said. So take a listen here right now. We're gonna play it a little bit and then we're gonna talk about it a little bit over here.
So I could look on and see what is it they're going to do that's different. Because we did the best we could. The problem is very intransigent. Let's see what they're going to do. They had a plan. They didn't tell us that the plan was to hand our country over to support the policy of some other country outside. And what is worse? What is worse? Trinidad and Tobago today, the crime plan in Trinidad and Tobago today, the chairing of success of the crime plan in Trinidad and Tobago today is one where we are running afoul of a very fundamental principle that we got our independence on and that we are living on and being defended by, and it's the rule of law. I took the trouble last night to go into my library and find the best description of extrajudicial killing, because that has dominated our news for this year. Where does Trinidad and Tobago stand at a time when extrajudicial killings are so front and center stage? One, the government refused to accept or to engage the fact that even one or more of our nationals have been so killed. There's a lawsuit right now in the United States. I don't know if you all know that. There's a lawsuit in the United States now going on, progressing in the United States, where frontline lawyers are accusing and suing the United States government on behalf of two families in Trinidad and Tobago who have been killed extrajudicially. The question that one has to ask, where does the government of Trinidad and Tobago stand in that situation? You know where they stand? The Prime Minister and the Attorney General, who are the country's two constitutional officers, they are the two people in the cabinet who must be in the cabinet. They have to be there. Those two must be there. The Prime Minister tells the world about the wonders of American, the throwaway phrase now, kinetic strike. There are two things that have become throwaway words in Trinidad and Tobago. One is OFAC license and the other is kinetic strike. Kinetic strike means the power and skill of the United States military to physically kill you at will. Trinidad and Tobago supports that. Let me, for the benefit of this population, particularly the young people, and for the older people who have not had the exposure that we have had, to understand what is being offered to us today. And I don't want anybody in this country to tell me that PNM and UNC is the same thing. We are not. There's no way a PNM government could be truthfully accused of being this, advancing this, or supporting this.
That is a moment of silence, why?
I do believe I just waste 3 minutes of radio airtime to listen that nonsensical pack of hogwash from that man, or just speak there talking about rule of law and rule of law.
All the way.
The rule of law doesn't apply, right? When it's not our vessels blew up the other vessels.
If you do say that, you know, you have people outside there that go condemn you to hell for saying
condemn me to hell for saying that.
Rule of law do apply.
Listen to me carefully. How do you want Trinidad and Tobago to deal with the United States that blown up drug boats?
Yeah.
Right? He talking about the rule of law. He trying to tie in our government to what is happening out in the seas with the United States. Is that what we trying to do?
Man, say if you support it, where does our government? He said where the government stands, you know. So, he talk about the kinetic strikes and say Kamala Persad-Bissessar stands with that. Because Kamala Persad-Bissessar said kill them all violently, and she meant the drug traffickers kill them all violently.
Right.
She somehow sides with just killing people out at sea. The Prime Minister never say anything like that, you know.
Well, you have to be you have to be good dotation and educated to believe that that is what it means. Killing people out in sea, because it's not like we're going out there and just killing Trinbagonian fishermen and all of that.
She particularly meant it to drug traffickers
yes.
and drug smugglers.
But somehow they keep shifting the narrative. The man,
we have to be willing
let me hear what the people, go ahead.
To break down what the Prime Minister, what the former Prime Minister saying there.
He is saying nothing.
Exactly. And in saying nothing.
He's grabbing at straws. That have no content.
No merit at all.
No merit at all.
There's no fact, again, that Kamala Persad-Bissessar administration handed Trinidad and Tobago sovereignty across to anyone.
To anyone.
No one at all.
Yes, all that is speculation.
There's no fact in saying that Trinidad and Tobago is running afoul. This is quoted, running afoul on our fundamental rights. Kamala Persad-Bissessar that is running afoul on our fundamental rights. There's no grounds on that, no basis of that.
That is a lie.
Here's how it is a lie. he is able to hold a press conference in his home as the office of the former prime minister, and no one kicking down his doors like he was kicking down Satmaraj door or Ian Allen door, running inside Express. Nobody doing that. There's no running amok or running afoul on Trinidad and Tobago's constitution or the rights of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. He said that government refused to accept that there are one or more nationals that have been killed out at sea, and made reference as well. Anyway, let me focus on that one. He said, quote, government refuses to accept that one or more of our nationals are killed out at sea. If he have that information, I'm urging the former Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago to bring that information to light. Because while it is that they running amok saying that, and that comes off the heels of the last family that say, yeah, their body was washed up. And so I'm sure you remember that story, right?
Yeah.
There's no facts in it, you know. No grounds in it, you know. It could have been that the guy drowned at sea, or he went missing, or somehow, right? But anyway, not casting aspersions on that. The second thing is, he said, quote, 2 families are suing the U.S. government. What I do with Trinidad? And furthermore, if he is saying, and this is how you could break down, anybody that are right-thinking citizens in Trinidad and Tobago will be able to break this down. If he is saying that the government of Trinidad and Tobago is running a foul, quote again, running a foul on our fundamental rights, then how and why it is you're bringing up families that are suing the state? Don't you need rights to sue?
Correct.
But anyway, he also said that Trinidad and Tobago supports the kinetic strikes, or he said what is deemed to be, or what they're now calling kinetic strikes out at sea.
Mm-hmm.
I probably they call it kinetic strikes, but I was aware of an operation, right, of what they call in the narco, trafficking, or operation to stop such. All right, nobody just striking, you know. And the United States of America is not just striking, you know, all the nonsense that you're hearing from opposition, and not just that. When I say opposition, I don't mean PNM.
Yeah.
I'm speaking about opposition in general to what's going on out at sea, or what went on out at sea. What they will not tell you is that the United States of America, they are not, their marine or their military is not no fly-by-night military. They give you warning. They will say stop and turn around. They won't just strike just like that. And it's a proud narrative, or it brings up the narrative of the school bombing. You remember the school bombing down there in Iran, right?
Yeah.
When Iran sent a missile and it bombed a school, and mute it for a second.
Yeah.
When Iran sent a missile and it bombed a school, they blamed the United States. And the United States, Donald Trump said, hey, it's not us. The media didn't want to believe them. The opposition forces didn't want to believe them. They run with that narrative until a video circulated showing it was Iran's military or Iran's missile, not the United States. All right? Same thing out at sea. Which boat carrying 4 engines is just for fishing?
This is what I'm saying. He just running with speculation and just talking us at that crap.
Sorry.
Waste me my 3 minutes listen to that crap.
And last thing he said.
You said reading what he said?
The last thing he said in this is that the PNM and UNC is not the same. You're damn right. Take some calls. 6224911, 6224911. Or 394-4911. Those are the numbers to call, all right? So call in now. Give us your opinion. Trinidad and Tobago. For those of you on your live, share it as much as possible, all right? Somebody said, let me go to phone lines. Caller, go ahead. You're live.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
I've been listening to the analysis by Mr. Welch, and I have a problem with it. One thing that we must remember is this. There is testimony under oath before the United States Congress that the first boat that was struck, they went to the boat in a camouflage plane. So it was not a military plane with these missiles showing on it. And without warning, they struck the boat. When they checked the satellite, they realized 2 other persons were on float time in the water, and they sent another missile to wipe them out. That is testimony on the oath before the United States Congress. So, Mr. Welch, be very careful about the things that you are saying. Now, this video that you are saying, that emerged that Iran sent the missile, did you see that video on CNN or BBC?
Say again?
Where did you see that video from?
Say again what you said?
AI-generated video?
He's talking about the video with
1
Iran.
day ago.
Oh, okay.
Press officers were asking the President of the United States about that missile, and he was fumbling and mumbling, and he had no words to say as to exactly where the missile came from.
Okay.
That destroyed the school with 168 persons in it. That's a very unfortunate. I know the U.S. didn't do that by design. It was an accident. Accidents happen in war. But don't say that they did not do it. And lastly, I would say this to you. When my Prime Minister says, you see Antigua, you see what they get, you see Dominica, you see what they get. If we didn't align with U.S. policy, you would not have no visa. That is the way to run a foreign policy.
I would not
because
have no what?
Somebody say, they'll take away a visa.
I would not have any what you said, sorry?
I said the Prime Minister's words were.
Which
Prime
Minister?
Pointing to Antigua and pointing to Dominica.
Yeah.
When the USA had a situation with them and entry of their persons into the USA. And she said, see what happened to them? If I didn't align myself with anybody else but the USA, the same thing would have happened to me.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you.
Is that a lie?
Yes.
No, hold on. Let me get this one.
All right, go ahead.
Let me get this one. All right. You have a US visa?
How come that come your concern?
All right. Have a great day. We don't stick here now. You could go now. Let's rebuttal. All right. He asked if it was. He said that under testimony they did this, they did that, they did the other. Right. That's what they say. Under testimony, number one, incorrect. 100% incorrect. What happens in the United States when it comes to operations out at sea? Congress doesn't really deal with all of that. All right. You'd see heavy if it is that they actually pay attention to international media and how things are operating across there. In order to declare war, Congress needs to do that. All right, it needs to go through Congress. But Donald J. Trump is not calling this an act of war. He's calling this operation. And all of that is national security issues by the United States. All right, all of that information is held in the United States with Donald J. Trump as president. All the information you have is nothing Congress dropped. All the information you have is everything that President Donald J. Trump and his, let's call it the Defense of War, the Department of War, released to the population. Nothing else. Nothing else on the issue of Venezuela is out. Nothing at all.
My message here to read, keeping your peace requires knowing what is within your control and what is not. There's a lot of injustice in the world, but as Morgan Job used to say, jackass have no right in horse race.
That right? Call out your life.
Gentlemen,
go ahead.
I believe he's wasting time on this topic with Mr. Rowley. Mr. Rowley, something is wrong with him. He needs to go for his checkup and his medication in America and prove all of us wrong.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Before I take a nice call, go ahead, call her quickly.
Go do. My brother go Chetley here, but he last Bajon and Chetley. How long are you here, man?
We hear you. Yeah, we hear you loud and clear.
Good man. God bless everybody. First, I want to start with the doctors and the nurse, the police, the government, and all you. A long time I was in hospital for about 3 days. I get snake bite.
Off topic.
On coconut tree as a climber, snake bite. But it was not bad, so I gave over.
All right.
But I don't know, I have a new Chetley coming for next year. Because they throw me out this year. But I know, God bless everybody. But I will take care.
All right, brother. Thank you very much. We have the play recap to play. Right, so until, hold on, we're coming back. Keep it locked right here. We're going to play the break and we're going to take the break and come back. Right? Keep it locked.
The winning numbers in the National Lottery Online.
Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Right, so we're back. I have a voice note. Somebody is saying, let's see, I have a voice note to play. I'll play that voice note.
Hello, guys. That so-called conference by ex-Prime Minister Dr. Rowley was all scripted. Nobody could have asked him whatever they wanted to ask. This is what I think his conference was about, guys. Yes, you heard it right. Dr. Rowley's conference today was a big fart. That's the crap he's fooled us with.
All right. Do I have to call on WhatsApp? You can call WhatsApp. The number to call 394-4911. That's 394-4911. Or you can call the regular line 622-4911. Right? Those are the numbers to call. Right? Let's continue with the show.
Caller, go ahead, you're live.
Pleasant good night.
Yes, good night, caller.
I is our first caller on your program.
Welcome.
I just be listening, and it's things used to be bothering me, right? Now, first, I want to correct something. If it is a correction.
Go ahead.
Okay, the incident with Iran and the school. Iran did get blamed for it, right?
No, the U.S. got blamed for it first.
Right, but what is it in the Tomahawk that was used? That only come from the U.S., I believe, now, right?
Go ahead.
Right? I was just making that correction now.
Sure.
And the next thing with this man they call Rowley. I used to wonder why this man get COVID about 3-4 times. How this man is dead?
All right.
Here what happened? He used to be going to Venezuela and meet with this man, you know. They're responsible for this stupidness that's going on here, you know. Even before I was listening to the program, a caller make remarks about the Butler and Eric Williams. Now, this country was a peaceful country, you know. Everybody, you understand what I'm saying? But when this man make the statement, the racial statement, that's divide the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Right? This one watching this one as racial. You understand what I'm saying? But Trinidad and Tobago people is loving people. I can tell you that. Right?
Yeah, brother. All right. Thank you very much.
This man operates like if he the Israel Prime Minister. Talk done.
All right, caller. Thank you very much.
You know what people talking about, right? You know the attack we talking about, right?
I listen to me. I believe, right, David, that I am only concerned with what is happening in Trinidad and Tobago. What is happening in Iran doesn't concern me.
No, but the point in it is that people real misguided badly, boy.
David, I'm not going to make this show about an act who bombed the school in Iran.
All right.
Right? As far as I'm concerned, we have a country to fix here. Right? What I'm more concerned about is if Rowley name on the list. That's what I want to know.
I'll take some calls. Caller, you're live.
Caller.
Yeah, hello, good night.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Welch. Heavy, good night.
Good night, brother.
Charlieville, how are you?
Hey, Charlieville, what's up?
Yeah, I cool, man. You know, I was trying to understand how much throws the PNM grasping at, boy. Because they're saying that how, Rowley saying that how, they're doing extrajudicial killings out in the sea, right? That was U.S. warship. That was in international waters.
Uh-huh.
That nothing to do with Trinidad.
Correct.
The U.S. warned them, do not cross the border with anything. But they don't listen. They want to take their chances.
They didn't believe him.
So what they expect is going to happen.
Yeah.
Listen, tonight, I looking at the PNM on the news, talking about a community center and a pool in Greenville that the government stopped. Let me tell you something, partner. I live in Shogunas West. And since I live in here, I born and grew up here. I 41 this year, and we never get a pool in Shogunas West. Anytime we had to carry insurance for swimming, I think we had to pay for that. Let me tell you something. Certain things, all they had to stretch all their hand and organize all themselves. And the state, the PNM, leave the country, and now, them in no position to be coming down on the UNC to do this and do that because they just don't have the funds to do it.
Correct.
But people need to understand this thing, boy. We have to prioritize what is important in this country first. You hear somebody talk about the refinery? All them things is the important things we need to have back up and running so we can have a proper USD market in the country so we don't have to go black market to buy these things, boy.
Right.
People not understanding that. And that caller who call and talking about the US visa, let me tell you something, right? If the PNM did win this election last year, we would have been under sanctions right now under Stuart Young.
You're telling me?
People are understanding that, you know.
Correct.
People fail to understand the road they must go in. They must cozy up under Maduro, you know.
Yep.
And Trump want nothing to do with Maduro, you know.
Yep.
So what do you think he would have do with Trinidad? He would have put we under sanctions.
All right, caller. Thank you very much. You have plenty calls
People
in line.
not understanding. All they just look at is the bad things. Listen, it's going to be a rocky road. But all they need to stick it out for it to get better, right? Because the PNM leave the country in a total mess.
Thanks so much, brother. We have another call, right?
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
so
you.
much.
All right, no problem, man.
Yeah. Good afternoon, caller.
Good evening to the both, David.
Yes, man. Good evening. Thanks for holding.
There's a situation in moving in regard to BOBI/TSTT. In regards to since the 24th of last month, there is no internet in the movement area.
No internet?
Yeah, no internet. They have a problem with the towers. Now, I know you are from Mova, but well, apparently you're still there. But however, I don't know what network you use. But since the 24th, I was told there's an issue with the internet in movement.
Which network you at?
B-Mobile.
Huh?
B-Mobile?
Yes, B-Mobile. Yes.
TSCT.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, TSCT B-Mobile. Yes. They have an issue with the towers.
With the towers. All right. Did you did you make a report to them?
Several reports.
And what they are saying?
Well, what they are saying that they say they have to do it in police escorts, and there's no updates for the customers. But the last thing I heard that they waiting on police escort, and this been happening go about 3 weeks now since the 24th of last month. I said.
So they're waiting for police escort to come by the towers to repair the towers.
They told me that they are waiting on police escorts to do the investigation. Apparently, they have to go to the towers, etc., etc.
Oh wow! All right. And you
so
see
I just go ahead.
So you see how long now? How long now this happening?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
The 24th of last month. Yes.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
which part of the towers is?
I think that is
by
a cell tower.
Well, I really don't know exactly where the towers is in movement.
There are towers up on the Ladium.
Up on the Ladium.
Yeah, up on the Ladium. There's one and oh gosh.
The 24th of last month.
What part of Mova you live in, sir?
I am in the lower part of movement.
Okay, is home internet or Wi-Fi? I mean Wi-Fi or
They say-
like data for your phone and again the data for your phone.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Heavy
Okay.
Wi-Fi.
I could,
The
you could WhatsApp
data
me
is out
and I could
Wi-Fi.
check it.
Huh?
You could WhatsApp man. I'll go up and check out. And
Yeah,
see
we
what
want to go up and check
take-
it
take
out.
my number now.
Take David Welch number.
No, I already have David's number. I spoke to David several weeks ago
spoke
with a
to
brief
me,
WhatsApp
boy?
number, and that is still already.
I do recall.
And
boy.
the correct, and the issue have got worse.
Well, take WhatsApp me
So
again.
David
now.
is so David is the same. This is the same person.
Well, I hope. What's the number you have for me?
The same number I spoke with you last
Which
night
one?
via
Because
WhatsApp.
I don't recall now, boy. That's
I really can't. I don't have the number offered in my hand.
2824798.
Take this number 282. Can you repeat it, David?
Repeat it.
2824798.
2824798.
2824798.
Yeah.
So apparently, David, this is probably a new number. So I'll give you.
That's my number from ever since.
Probably David Mohammed I talked to.
Probably.
No. David Welch.
All right.
David Welch.
Well, when you WhatsApp me, I will see it. WhatsApp me, I will see it.
He even had the common courtesy to give me a follow up to find out if I got to last time.
Oh, you done by
Don't give it man
location on here.
No, but it's low. Okay. It got worse. I thought that was for water. That wasn't for water.
No, David. No, that you
How much thing you do with?
Yeah.
How much thing you deal
I
with?
swear, we gotta get water for low and move
You know
on
what? You know what? You could be correct.
It's for water, yeah. It's
you
water.
could be correct.
It's not internet.
Yes, it's about it. That was about what the water issue. But
okay.
correct, you're
I
correct.
had me
So
confused.
This is the Bulma system now. You're correct.
Oh,
You're correct.
yeah, the man.
But you get water, right? You get your water.
Yeah.
I see. That was the issue.
You tried to set up a panaya, man.
But to the both Davids, you all know that water and current is also a commodity. But so is the internet right now. Eh?
All right. I would suggest you switch providers.
No. Leave it with the B-Mobile. He go see me working for him. We gotta get votes in 2020,
All right,
2030,
cool.
right?
All right.
But
No problem.
before next weekend, I'll show you go get internet back. Watch.
Right, we go now work on that.
All right, so I can appreciate that because I know I have my reasons why I call this program because of the movement issue. So you are supposed to work on this issue.
Yeah, can we from move?
Because both of you will have the link.
Yeah.
Both of you will have the link.
All right, brother.
I don't have to say no more.
Yeah. All right, no problem.
All right, you all take care.
Yeah, man.
And thanks a lot.
Caller, go ahead. You're live. You gotta push up.
Yeah, we gotta push up. Caller.
You talk about you is.
Yeah.
I got 3 names for that is.
Yeah, 3 names. Who's the 3 names?
I mean, Rowley the head. Right? Forrest. And the white man with the South African face.
Who's that?
What they call him, but I sure them 3 names on that list.
Yeah.
Yeah, son.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And one more thing. How we could call my prime minister them kind of insulting name.
Yeah.
He say he's a man of integrity. He just the other was Women's Day. He really disrespectful, but I have something to tell him, you know. He's a jagabat.
All right, caller. All right.
Good night.
Yeah,
All right,
brother.
caller. Thank you.
622-4911, 622-4911. That's the number to call.
Yeah,
or
next thing you know-
394-4911.
Next thing you know, they say we from mover, so next thing you know, all the mover people who have problems calling me. You know.
Let them call. We gotta win these constituencies, you know, heavy.
You go now for mover and I go be
you go say that on the air.
You say can't go for mover. We can say that we campaigning for all now. We campaigning for all now. I go be your campaign manager.
All right, David is the campaign manager for David. You
Because
don't know which one you're
David-
voting for.
We go fix mover problems. Let mover sub-vote PNM. Oh God, these people are never going to sub-vote PNM, boy.
There's a lady I had to talk about right after that have no water in Mover. Trying to get it for her, but she...
Yeah.
Oh God. Call her, you're live.
Call her.
One more thing.
Yeah.
What I'm going to say is that I forget what I'm going to say.
But we had I see.
I will call you back.
Call me back. Oh my gosh! But now there's a woman, a lady in Mover.
Mm-hmm.
They're not getting water, boy, and she probably think she say.
She probably think it's ducking she.
Yeah. I should play voice in a little bit of it.
When she's not using no obscene language.
Obscene language, right? It's an obscene language.
Put it on him, put it by the microphone.
Let me tell you, he called back. Caller, go ahead, you're live.
Yeah, go going and say, all the time you're hearing about this man, right? It's easy party, right?
Mm-hmm.
As he hear about the list, he pop out just so to talk as a foolishness for the nation.
Yeah.
Right? People fed up and he lies. He has something to hide. But
exactly.
The lady, Penny Becker, she can't handle the talk because she know what's going on. He know what's going on. So that's why he pop up.
Yeah.
If you resign, relax yourself. Leave the party alone. But it has something on the list. That list is bothering him. Because remember, he 2-1 for to Venezuela. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
Imagine under these people's governance. It's about, imagine the port. You tell me the port had 3-4 officers daily. All kind of things coming through there.
Yeah, boy.
Shoot on the streets.
You can
They
get
didn't have
scanners.
people because that's what they were, guns and drugs. That logo them had there, which is red. That is a sign of blood, sacrifice people,
Yeah.
If people there wake up and understand that, right? Because the PNN will be manipulating the people for the longest while. It's just a lies and this and that now, right? And the people are grabbing it.
Yes, boy.
And when they want something done, they give them hampers. Yeah, that's what in St. James, All of them running for hampers and this and that and that. All the time, just see none of them, But when it's election, hampers. Before they run them and tell them what time minute is. Like in that stronghold.
Yeah. All right, caller.
Son.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for your call.
I
Right.
just think I'll go do it.
Yeah. Do fish your voice.
Take
first.
another one?
Yeah, go ahead and take the calls.
Caller.
We have about 8 more minutes here. Caller.
Yes, fellas.
Yeah, man.
That man, don't mother. He don't have no sisters. He don't have no aunts. He don't have no wife. He don't have a daughter to be calling in them kind of names and all kind of man to be said. This man.
This man in the bush, huh?
All right, caller. All right. Thank you very much.
622-4911, 622-4911. There's some persons on the YouTube that actually wanted to get in.
Yeah, Maria Santana locked on. Some people on the YouTube trying to get in. Then we get them the WhatsApp line 394-4911. That's 394-4911. How we looking on the YouTube there, David?
Well, good. Before the NLCB, boy, you see the NLCB, but it's going back up.
I mean, people want to know the mark and people have to play the mark. And look up from next week, we're coming out with a new segment for the youths. It's called the Youths Forum. We're talking about youths in business, youths in sports. You know, we're doing it for the youth right here next week.
You're doing it for Mover too. I can't pay the caller. Very
good evening, boys.
Yes, good evening.
The pepper sauce, man.
Hey, pepper sauce, man, boy.
Yeah, I take some Jew pepper now. And pimento and thing I mixed up.
Right.
You have to get what he given.
If Rowley has some shame, boy, he would have never come on the TV, boy. They may have no shame, boy. The man mash up the country. He starve the people by feeding the animal, the sheep and goat. You see how this man's choices? He suffer the people in Trinidad. He starve them. And he want to feed sheep and goat. God is ready for him yet, boy. We have to pray for him. Thank you.
All right, brother. Take it easy. Yeah.
622-4911, 622-4911. That is the number to call, or 394-4911.
From Mover Avenue, right? The road we're going to by Market School.
Heavy.
Straight, that whole road there, right? All right, we don't talk about that. Let me move on from that.
No, continue.
No, let me move on from that.
It need to get paved.
But they can't pave it. No, they need to fill the holes on them for because
I I know.
You had to go around the hose and drive on the opposite side.
This is where you and I go disagree, you know. I
You
know
go
we
leave
in
it so.
government, huh?
You go leave it so.
No, it needs to be paved.
The whole road.
The road needs to be paved. You can't tell me to have a whole yeah.
Good late evening to the program.
If you didn't call, I was going to say what's going on here. And anytime you call the station, I just cut you off.
What's up?
Who is this?
There's the
David Welch.
No, he asked me who's he.
Tell him who's he is.
This is Tabakit.
I know there's Tabakit.
This is the Maurice Horsley.
Heavy and brother David Welch.
Yes, sir.
Right. I have something to say. I just came in and I wanted to say this.
Go ahead.
Do I have the liberty to say it?
Go ahead, Tabakit. Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm saddened and disappointed by the former Prime Minister. When you could sing so low that your current Prime Minister is a woman, to call her a jamet. You have a wife, you have children, you have girl children. And when you could reach that low, I then want to say, Dr. Rowley, are you a Jezebel? Let me repeat. Is the former Prime Minister a Jezebel? How you will stoop so low? As a statesman, I am saying it's unbecoming. I am saying this man would have sunk so low, lower than the white lines in the main road, to reach so low. What kind of man? What kind of statesman? I can't even say doctor anymore. I can't even say statesman anymore. A woman, you're prime minister, you have a wife, you have your children, and that is your behavior? Look, Rowley, I call you no doctor again. I call you Rowley. I call you a Jezebel. I call you the scum of the earth to reach so far.
Land the plane, Tabakit. Land the plane. We're out of time.
Rowley, Tabakit out enough.
All right, thank you, Tabakit. We have Trini Trump. Voice so. Trini Trump for voice so.
Hello, guys. This is how you sound when your mouth is stink.
I wanted to see Mrs. Kamala Prasad, Mr. Saturday. I told this country before that you are Janet. And today, if the crowd comes in front of me and show me an iota of evidence to support that allegation, I say again that we are unfortunate to have a Janet as the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago.
My God.
Because only a Janet will do something like that, make a statement like that, and not be able to provide a modicum of proof or truth to support it.
You just called me Prime Minister Jamet.
And accusing the PNM of pedophilia. You support the policies of Washington.
Did he call our Prime Minister Jamet, David Welch?
Yeah.
Do not take any more calls. We gotta wrap it up.
But when he can't own his own children.
Careful.
Careful. Disowning his own children.
Careful.
His children don't want to be here in Trinidad when he hears Prime Minister because he run the country down a latrine. He wife in bed with another security man. He owns security, don't want to be by him.
Careful.
But
anyway,
we gotta talk about Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bissassa.
Listen.
That thing of a man.
So until tomorrow, Mike. Until tomorrow. say goodbye. Say goodbyes.
Trinidad is going to keep shooting for the stars and everything that you do. If you can see it, then you can 100% be it. And remember, the moment that you choose to give up is the moment you become a Rowley.
Until
tomorrow, that nasty man.
Hey, we got it. All right, he got it. Until tomorrow, we'll be back here same time, same place, right here on the Talk City 91.1 FM. Enjoy your night, and until tomorrow, look out for the ground report in the morning at 6 a.m. Coming tomorrow, bright and early. We out.